So today I want to talk about persistence. I've been working on my second mini ebook on change as it relates to the spiral of accountability. And, one of the things in spiraling up in change, I mean, first of all, the fog of change, I mean, it's that idea of like, well, we don't really know what this is going to end up looking like, or I don't really know how this is going to work because we haven't done it this way before, and all of those questions that start to worry us, right, and cause us some stress associated with change. And and we're considering our options and we're considering how we're going to approach things and we're doing all that work. The challenge and where persistence is coming up for me is, we can start to move and we're taking responsibility and pursuing solutions, and then we run into a glitch or a roadblock or something unforeseen, and boom, we're back in the fog. And what we need to be careful of when that occurs is not to start to drift this direction, right? And start to either, well, let's just push through and ignore this roadblock that just showed itself, or this new opportunity that might want us to veer a little bit off of the beaten path we thought we had set forth. A lot of times in change, we try to set forth these really clear plans because we're trying to create stability where stability doesn't really exist. And instead of just rocking with the waves on the boat, we fight the waves. And so if something gets in our way, a lot of times we're just going to ignore that and try to just push on through. And what I'm challenging you to do is just keep considering. Every time you're running into, hey, this is a fog again, we're not really sure what we're doing here, let's keep considering, versus ignoring and making excuses for why we might ignore something or move past it. The other aspect of persistence that I think is real important is that, and where it connects to resilience and even agility, is that as you're spiraling up in change, right? And you're working the problem and moving through the fog and got ideas flowing and doing all that work, and you run into those roadblocks. It is real easy to just throw your hands up in the air and say, never mind, right? This isn't going to work, right? And that persistence this is where this idea of collaboration and bringing people into the process helps, because as you run into those roadblocks, this is where that team, right, or the support system around you can help you with that persistence and that resilience by encouraging you and seeking out other ideas. Here, can I talk to you about this? This is just really frustrating me. And I know that when I talk through a problem, oftentimes I'm coming up with my own solutions. I just need to process it. And for those of us that are pretty extroverted, that process happens outside of us anyway. So that idea of, as you're going through change and processing through that, is to ensure that you have a support system around you to help you with that persistence, so that it's building the resiliency and you're able to really gain some agility in this process for the future. I don't know that made a whole lot of sense to you, but it really helped me so that I can write a little more this afternoon along this line. So thanks for listening. I really appreciate the collaboration. Have a great day. Peace.